Different items that I have been bringing into the nail studio lately, mostly is for content creating. Here, welcome back to another Amazon haul video on my channel. I know I've asked you before if you would like to see like just nail specific stuff or if you want to see a bunch of other stuff too, and this video has a little bit of everything, but everything that I'm going to share with you I do use in my nail studio. It might just not be something that you would use as like a nail tech, like I use it being like a content creator, so I thought I'd share it with you anyway. Any of my Amazon links are affiliate links, so if you choose to use those links, then I do get a little bit of a kickback for it, so thank you very much if you decide to use those links as well. Let's dive in and get started because I've got a lot of good stuff. We are gonna scroll back on my phone all the way to March, and I'm just gonna go in order of how things arrived. First up are these. They call these sunblock. These are not sunblock. Wrist arm cuff bracelets. I grabbed these for my fake hands. They come in 4 different colors. They have a pink, they have a cream, and they have a black, and they have a white. I absolutely love these. So in the winter I was putting like sweaters on my fake hands to take pictures. But now that it's summer, I don't overly want to do that. So I've been putting these like lace cuffs on instead. And I really like these. I like how thin they are. I like how you just have a little bit poking through. These are the Elena hands, and I find that I have to kind of hold them together to get like the pose that I'm looking for. So that kind of covers up whatever I'm using to hold it together as well. I just have really been liking these. Plenty of different options here for content creating. This is so random. Many of you have been commenting on my earrings in videos. I grabbed a huge set on Amazon because I basically only wear them for videos. With mom life, if I was to wear something like this, my youngest would just like literally rip them off. Like she just loves like things like this, and I could see it just being a disaster. So the nice thing about these though is there are some cute little studs in them, but I liked this set specifically because of all the really dangly earrings. There's a lot of variety with them, super inexpensive. If you have sensitive ears, don't get these. I have sensitive ears and I cannot wear them for very long because they are not the best quality. But for something fun like this, or if you, I don't know, had a kid that liked to play dress up or anything, they might be good for that as well. I just wanted a whole bunch of different earrings so that I could change them up in videos because I'm liking how it's looking. I did order some stir sticks, which would seem so random, but I use these in videos all the time, and I wanted some nice ones. So I found these oil slick ones. They come in 3 packs. They're for stirring like drinks, but I use them for stirring my gel pots. And then these rose gold ones. I love these rose gold ones. Like I said, they do come in 3 packs though, and I have one of them upstairs actually to be used for drinks. And then these ones I'm not too sure about. I will show them. I don't know if I'm really liking these because they are like a silicone. I just like that they had a variety of different colors with them. I'm gonna have to try them out and see how I like them in videos. But I'm interested to see how well I can clean gel off of them. That's kind of my concern with using these. So they come in, I want to say it was a 10-pack. These kind of longer ones, and then there's some shorter ones in the pack here as well. Okay, these are my favorite item that I'm going to share with you. One of you guys had mentioned these in my nail group on Facebook. If you're not in that group, make sure you join it. It's a fun group. Everybody is welcome. You do not have to be certified. Love these 5-store containers. So when she posted them in my group, I immediately wanted them for crystals because that's what she had used them for. Put all of her crystals in them, and you can see that they fit really nicely in here. And you can actually fit like the tray that you can get these organizers, these little containers in from Michael's. The actual whole tray fits in these, so that gives you an idea about how big these are. But I actually just took all my little crystals out, and that was my main purpose for getting these. But I ended up getting 2 of them because I figured I'd be able to come up with something else for it too. And so far it's kind of all over the place. I have my palettes all in 2 of them. So this drawer here, and then there's some up here with some other palettes in 2. I have my Cocoa and Claire chromes in this one as well. And then I've got all of my Beamy chromes and then my duo chromes from Glitter Mix Canada because I use those for sticky polish stamping all the time. And then I just have my Fimo organizer in here because I still have to use that. But I really like the size of these. They're very inexpensive for like clear acrylic organizers. They're good quality too. It's like a sturdy acrylic. The size of these can fit a lot of really good nail art items that you may have in your studio. Like the Magpie Beauty glitters, the long tubes, you can fit 2 of them in here. You can fit about 3 Light Elegance pots in there as well, 4 Nail Queen Studio ones. So there's a lot of versatility for these as well. I seriously wouldn't mind getting a couple more of these, but they're just really good quality, and I think that I want to say they're about $25, which is pretty good for acrylic storage like that. So I really like those. Business card holders, but I got these to put my water decals in. So if you watched my last Amazon haul, I feature a bunch of different water decals in that video. I needed somewhere to store them. So I found these business card holders on Amazon as well. I have 240 slots in them. So honestly, like, you more than likely will not need 2 of them. I probably, well, I guess it depends on your collection, but I could have gotten away with 1 of these for sure. I did not need to get 2 of them. But I have it kind of divided with my water decals into like a category of butterflies and other decals in this one. And then in this one here, I have my florals. All of my different florals or greenery are in this one as well. And I like these because they're clear, they're just neutral, they're just something fun. I was looking for something pink, but I couldn't find anything that I liked. But these have slots on each of the sides. So 1 on this side here, and then 1 on this side here. And I like that about it as well. They fit the water decals perfectly. They likely will not fit some of your other just plain sticky decals that are about this size. The ones that I have that are about this size are too big for a business card slot. They fit like card slots, but they don't fit business card slots. So that's something to keep in mind if you're looking at these. They might not fit all of your decals depending on the size, but these are working really good for the water decals that I featured in that video. We're gonna talk about some stationery items now. I use a lot of different stationery in my nail studio. I do a lot of note taking when I film videos like this, so I like to have different highlighters and different stationery. Plus I just like stationery, it brings me a little bit of joy. So like this one, like I write a lot of notes and I like to highlight and make things stand out. And if something brings you joy, then you know what, just let it. So I've been getting a few different stationery pieces that I mainly use in the nail studio, and I thought I would just share them with you in case you are a stationery junkie like myself. They call these clean dot markers. These like shipped from Japan, so they took quite a while to get to me. But they are pens like this that you can just make your own little dots with for taking notes. I write a lot of to-do lists or other lists out for different things that I need to do for videos, different things I need to do in the nail studio. And I really like the idea of just having a quick dot marker like this. These are one of my favorite items so far that I have been kind of playing around with for stationery that I'm going to share in this video, but the yellow one is the one I think I'm going to get the most use out of. But those are what the dot markers are. The next pen lot is this one here. There's 20 of them. They come in like 4 different sets, like a fall toned one, a spring toned one, a summer toned one, and almost like a fall toned one of different pens. They're gel pens, which is something that I like, and they're 0.5. So I prefer a pen that has a smaller head and is gel ink. I do not like ballpoint pens, but these pens are fun. So all of the pens are colored with the exception of the pastel set. The pastel set is black, which is kind of disappointing, but at the same time it is good to have black pens because I prefer using a black pen, so it's not the end of the world that they're all black. And I like how these feel in my hands too. They're a nice smooth plastic. I like the weight of them. They're not too heavy, but I do like that these have some color to them as well. And especially if you're looking for some decent pens to kind of put all over your house or put in your office, have some in your car, have some in your purse. Like, this is a very inexpensive pack of them. How much was this pack? $35, but I want to say it was cheaper when I ordered it. But yeah, these are really, really nice pens if you're looking for like a good pack of a lot of pens. Next pens are these ones, another ones that I'm really liking right now. Uni Pens Fine Line Markers. They're water and fade proof. They come in 2 different sizes, 0.5 and 0.1. So again, smaller sizes that I like. There's a light gray, there's a medium gray, there's a brown, and there's a black. So nice neutral ones if you're not looking for bright colors. These write really nice too, especially if you like more of like a felt tip. These other ones were gel pens, and then these were felt tips. I like both. I like to use the felt tips in my content planner actually. I find that it writes really nice on the papers, but if I'm taking notes like the notebook that I showed you, I prefer using a gel point like this. See, I'm pretty particular about my pens. I also found these metallic highlighters. Another super random thing, but there's silver, there's this purple, then there's this rose gold one, which I absolutely love. And then there's this like yellowy gold one too. And they're just nice and light to go over top of the different colors there too. Just something unique. I like having fun stationery. This notebook, let's talk about this notebook really quick too. This is an Erin Condren productivity notebook. And what I like about it is the layout of it. I like that it's like a soft cover too. I prefer using that. But for me, this layout functions really nice because it's got 3 different headings here on one page. So for my work schedule, that works really nice to have like each day on its own. I tend to usually get 3 full work days. I basically work on my business every single day, but to have full actual work days where I can sit uninterrupted, I usually get about 3 of those. So for me, this layout works perfectly. And then I like how you have a running to-do list on the side, pictures here, and then, or something, I don't know what you'd use that for. And then dot grid over on the side for just note taking. This notebook follows me around the studio. I use it when I'm editing videos. I use it when I'm filming videos. I've been writing like my favorite products in here, my reorder products that I need to get, my shopping lists, ideas that I have for content. This book has just become my holy grail for that. Or another office supply find. I have been using these little dot stickers in my planners. I like that they're nice and neutral. They come in 10 rolls. But I like how neutral they are. So I have a gray one on here now, and then I've got this kind of rose colored one here as well. But there are 10 different packs of them, and there's tons of dot stickers in them. So again, great for note taking. And then I got these little containers to put them in. I featured these containers on my channel before. I use them for striping tape. I use them for washi tape over here for taping down my backgrounds. But I did grab another double pack to use for these dot stickers that I'm using at my editing desk. I guess I can just call it like my office desk. Next up, this chair. This was a recommendation from Sarah. It is a gaming chair. I featured it in a studio vlog, but I didn't really dive too much into it. And now that I've actually had an opportunity to sit and use it, I can give you guys like my full review on what I think of it. So many of you in that video were looking for like a new chair. I'm not too sure if I'm sold on this chair. I'm just not sure if it's for me. I'm obviously going to keep using it, but it is not designed for a plus size bum. I will say that right off the bat, it is not designed for a plus size bum. One of you had commented on my studio vlog saying that you can get a plus size version of this chair. So if you have a larger bum, maybe look into that if you're looking at getting this chair. What I do like about it is the footrest though, because I am super short. So I like to put my feet up when I'm editing. And I can just kind of like lay back and do what I need to with my feet up. So I am really liking that aspect of it. It does have a back massager that you can, like a backrest that you can clip onto the chair, and then you can plug in the massager on it. I like that around my period because if I get a lot of lower back cramps when that's happening, and so that was fantastic to have last month. I just don't like how like the lumbar support and this headrest up here, like they are basically just strapped on, so you kind of have to move them around to where you want them. So it doesn't give you like really good back support if you were sitting here regularly. Like you're gonna have to adjust it to where you need it to go. So if you're sitting forward a lot like this and like working on clients, I'm not entirely sure if it would offer you the best support that you would need. And this chair is a lot stiffer. So for me, I would probably like something a little bit more comfortable. But all of that said, it's a great chair. I will be using it, ups and downs to it, if you are considering using it in your nail studio or in your home or for gaming. That's just my feedback with it too. But I've never had a gaming chair, so maybe gaming chairs are just a little bit different than other chairs, I would assume. This is just like a restock stiletto swatch sticks on Amazon, so I just restocked those. They come in giant packs, but for what I do, I go through these rather quickly because I swatch so many different products. So I do need to replace those every few months. I'm finding this little flashlight. So I'm going to leave the Instagram account in the description box below, and right here that I got this hack from. I featured using this in a recent tutorial video, but basically I've put my Baby Bling clear jelly stamper stamping head in here, and I had some people in that video ask me how I did that. It literally just like goes in, like just kind of smush it in there. and it's like the perfect size for it. And then that way when you're stamping down, when you have raised nail art, such as nail decals, water decals, chunky glitters, anything like that, you can just kind of smush it in, turn your light on and cure it so that it curves to your nail. It is just such a great hack. So I got this on Amazon. It was not on Prime though, so it took a while for it to come in. But so far I'm really happy with it. I would not recommend using this to fully cure any nail design. Only think about this as like quick freeze cure. That's the only purpose of that. I grabbed some nail wipes to try on Amazon as well. And I've actually really been liking these. I'm gonna have to use these like on an actual client where I'm working with hard gels and stuff. But for me, I go through wipes like crazy when I do swatch videos, and I just wanted something that was a little bit less expensive. And I just wanted to try out some different ones. So I'm liking these. They're very thick. They are 100% lint free though. I'm not noticing any lint transfer. Comparing these to Light Elegance nail wipes, they're a lot more stiff than Light Elegance nail wipes. They're a little bit of a different size too. They do look like they'd be a little bit more linty than Light Elegance ones, but I haven't noticed any transfer with my brushes or anything like that. And they hold the moisture really well, which is something that I think Light Elegance wipes I don't think holds the moisture very well, but for gel I don't find that to be overly an issue. It's just if you are looking for something that does hold the moisture, well, for gel that is lint free, these might be a good option to kind of try out. I am really liking them. Super random Amazon haul of different items that I have been bringing into the nail studio lately. Mostly it's for content creating. There are some different nail art things, but for the most part, content creating and organization. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Comment below and let me know what sort of products you have been loving from Amazon lately. What have you been bringing in? Have you tried any of these items and are you liking them? Definitely comment below and let me know. Make sure you're following me on all of my social media, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!